One day, a phoenix shining like fire got trapped in an iron net. The man was about to catch it and give it to the king, but the phoenix begged him very kindly to let it go. A hot tear fell from its eye, which touched the man's heart. Seeing the phoenix's sadness, he changed his mind. He opened the net, and the phoenix flew free. While leaving, the phoenix looked at the man and thanked him, and left him a magical feather, which would protect the man in trouble. But when he did not take the phoenix to the king got angry and imprisoned him. To prove his truthfulness, the man showed that magical feather to the king. But at that time, that feather looked useless and dry. People started laughing at him, and the king thought that the man was lying. In anger, the king ordered to kill him. As soon as the executioner raised the axe, suddenly that feather caught fire. At that very moment, everyone saw that the phoenix itself came there. It covered the whole palace with its bright light. Now everyone was convinced that the boy was telling the truth, and people started calling him a hero. The king was forced to reward him in front of everyone, but he was angry in his heart. After some time, the king gave the man another difficult task. He had to go to the top of a snowy hill and wake up the ice princess sleeping there so that the king could marry her. The king was sure that the boy would die in this task, but he had a magical little donkey, with the help of which he quickly reached the top of the mountain. There, he found an ice door which was closed. He was disappointed. Then the phoenix's feather lit up again and the door melted. The man quietly went to the ice palace and found the ice princess there. The magical feather woke her up from sleep. But when the princess came to know that she had to marry an old king and said that she would die but would not marry that king, she held the man's hand and both jumped off the hill. Fortunately, the donkey arrived at the right time and saved them. The man brought the princess to the palace, but the princess said she would not marry until she got her grandmother's ring back. It turned out that the ring had been swallowed by a huge sea monster. The king called the man again and gave him the job of bringing the ring. Now the man flew towards the sea with his donkey. While flying, he collided with the seabirds and fell down. The donkey brought him up again. Then they saw a huge sea monster tied in iron chains. He had been tied for so long that grass grew on his back. The monster saw the man and started crying. The man understood that the monster wanted freedom, and he took his donkey and went inside his nose. The donkey started tickling him with its feathers. The monster sneezed loudly and his chains broke. He was free, went into the sea, and set a golden ring to the man in gratitude. It was the same ring that the princess wanted. But now the man was confused. If he gives the ring, the princess will have to marry the king. But now the man himself had fallen in love with the princess. He decided that he would run away with the princess. That night, he quietly started running away with the princess. But a minister saw all this from a distance and called the soldiers. Both were caught, and the news reached the king. The king came with a weapon in anger and without thinking shot the donkey. The donkey was badly injured. The princess said that she knew how to become immortal, but the king did not believe it. Then the minister advised that the method should be tried on the man first. The next morning, 3 big iron cauldrons were brought, boiling water in one, icy water in the second, and poisonous milk in the third. Whoever escapes from these 3 will become immortal. The king did not jump himself. He pushed the man. The princess quickly threw her ring into the first cauldron, and the man came out safely. Then he went into the icy cauldron and froze. But then the phoenix's feather lit up and saved the man. Then he went into the poisoned milk. This time no one could help. People thought he was dead. Then a bright light fell from the sky. In fact, it was a glowing flower that fell into the milk.